have been preparing for class, so they were able to get the good result. One of the very important thing that everyone told me that, sir, it was the mock which played a big role in getting a very high score in CAT or XAT or any of the other exam. My dear, because this is a complete revision of all the topics that you have studied. And some of the questions which seems to be very tricky, which seems to be very lengthy, we can get to the solution of those questions very easily. So here I'm going to talk to you about some of the shortest way. I'll tell you how I will solve the paper, and why should you believe on me? Yes, I can understand this question must be coming because 18 times I have taken CAT since year 2001. Few because of Corona, because of getting delayed for the mock, for the CAT day. I missed 2-3 of them. I have never scored less than 99%. In fact, 99.7 was the least score that I got. And I'm saying it with the recording that, that if you really want to get a high score, you should know the methods. There are two different things. One is having a knowledge about topic, and second is clearing an entrance examination. Some of you may be feeling that, having a knowledge is the only thing you can clear an entrance examination. See, there's one very important part of it is the speed, how fast you can get the answer. That is also very important part of it. So that, until you don't have a speed and also accuracy, you cannot make it. So if you are content wise, you are very strong, you don't have a speed, sorry, nothing can be done in that. You're very good in a speed, but your percentage, the number of questions that you answers are wrong, are high. In that case, also, it is not going to work well. Fine. So I believe that this is the one thing that none of you should have missed. My take is this. And in future, I will also stop giving you the recording if the same, the attendance will be there. If you are coming for the class, come attend it. If you miss, it is your problem. It is not my problem. By the way, the analysis of these are also available in a centralized mode where you can check out and how the questions need to be attempted, how, questions should be attempted there. That all has been discussed. But here it is not only about the analysis. I'm also going to give you the complete solution, how to reach to the end point of it. That is what we are going to discuss. We are not going to miss the questions which are very tough. कि छोड़ दो यार नहीं होता नहीं अगर क्वेश्चन नहीं होता अगर मुझसे नहीं हो रहा तो आपसे भी नहीं होगा ठीक है sorry with all due respect to all of you, some of you will feel that you are a genius with considering that as well, but I think it is difficult to get the answer. If I'm not able to get you, it will also take you more time than getting the answer. Fine. So first thing which is important here is, may I know what are the scores that you have got in QA? I want only QA score. I'm not interested in the overall score. How much you have scored in QA, the quantitative aptitude section? Of course, every correct gives you 3 marks. Every wrong gives you 1 mark. For non-attempted, it is 0 mark. So what are the scores that you have got here? Would you like to share it in the chat box? You can take your time. Okay, Anshul. So 7 is the net score, my dear, or 7 is questions you got it correct. I hope you know the score is price of correct minus wrong. Oh, fine. Fine, Anshul, but you do very well in quantitative aptitude. I don't know why the score is low. Tanya got 29. Okay. Anyone else? Shubham got 14. At 14, it is 75.1 percentile. Tanya, how much was your percentile in quantitative aptitude section? Ashwin got 12. अच्छा ये शर्माना छोड़ दो मेरे नंबर कम है कोई नहीं जानता आपको अच्छी बात है ऑनलाइन में. Okay, at 29 you are getting 94.4 percentile. Means if you are getting 10 questions correct, you are going to land up at 95 percentile. Muskan says 10. Ritik got 15. I think you got close to 80 percentile, Ritik.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, Jasween got 9. At 9, what was the percentile, Jasween? Was it 50?
62.
52. 62.
62.
Come on, fast. Anubi says 12. Okay. Fine. So highest here is of Tanya. She got 29, 94.4 percentile. I'll tell you how to score 95. 95 percentile. ज़्यादा तो मुझे भी नहीं आता. तो जितने क्वेश्चन मैं कर सकता हूँ, I will tell you the solution of all the question. How I solve is a little different from how you must have tried it. And as I said, it is a complete revision of all the topic. In case of any doubt, feel free to ask me. ठीक है, ये आपका अधिकार है मुझसे पूछना कि भाई मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा, दोबारा समझाओ. 2 buses leave A and B from A to B. Sorry. So there's a bus. 2 buses are leaving at an interval of 40 minutes. So one left at 10 a.m., second left at 10:40 a.m. Anytime you can take. You don't like 10 o'clock, take 9, 12, whatever. They reach B simultaneously. Fine. I don't know at what time they are going to reach here, but at X time they are going to reach here. X AM PM, I don't know. And leave for C. From B they leave for C, which is 160 kilometers away. Now they are together. Both buses X, say bus X and Y. The bus X left at 10, Y left at 10:40. Say both X and Y reach here at the same time. And they left for C. Fine. The second bus, having reached C, immediately turned back and traveled towards B. The second bus was B. It is the faster one. It reaches C and take a U-turn and start coming towards B. While the first bus, it is moving towards this, they will be meeting at this point. Say the point is D. When they meet, it was 40 kilometers away from point C. Is that fine? They started together. Understand this. Both of them started together at B. I'm not talking about A. Both of them started at the same time at B. And then they meet at D. What is constant? Time is constant. So when X travels how much? Can I say X travels 120 kilometers? Y travels 200 kilometers. With time to be constant, ratio of distance is equal to ratio of the speed, which is 3:5. If you don't mind, I'll cancel out 0. I'll say 6/10. I'll further cancel 3/5. So the ratio of their speed or ratio of the distance that they travel in equal time is coming out to be 3:5. Ratio of their speed is also 3:5. What was constant when they are going from A to B? Can anyone tell me? Should I say both of them travel the same distance? Distance was constant. When distance was constant, I'm sure all of you know speed is equal to distance upon time, which is constant. I can say speed is ulta of time, inverse of time. So what is the ratio of the speed of X is to Y? I'll say that is 3:5. So ratio of the time taken by X is to Y will be 5:3. Why? Because it is slow, so it will take more time. So X takes 5 times, Y takes 3 times. The gap between them is equal to 2 ratio, which in terms of minutes is 40 minutes. So one ratio is coming out to be how much, my dear? I'll say 20 minutes. So can I say this is going to take, the X is going to take 100 minutes and this will take 60 minutes. I'm talking about to go from A to B. Now the question says this, find the total time taken by the first bus to reach from A to B. Can I say that is 100 minutes as your answer? So that comes out to be 100 minutes is 1 hour and 40 minutes. I believe it is clear. Over to you. Ask me if there is any query. I'm listening. थोड़ा सा मॉक डिफरेंट होता है. आपके पास अधिकार है, मैं बार बार कह रहा हूँ. शायद आपको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा हो मैं सुनते हुए, बट आपके पास ये, you have all the reason, whatever the money you have paid, उसको याद रखिएगा and try to take the best out of us. Wednesday, you have a mock analysis with Akshay. Friday, I will take the mock analysis of LRTI. ठीक है, इससे अच्छा तरीका नहीं है to cover everything. किसी को कोई दुविधा है तो पूछ लीजिए. So fine, Tanya, Sumit, Shubham, Ritik Raj, Muskan Malik, Jasween Bhatia, Ashwin Kaushik, Anubhi Singh, Anshul Rathi and Ankit, Aman Gar, good to see you, Aman. They are the only student present here. The people who are not present here, I can't do anything for you, my dear, if you're watching later on the recording. You should have come here. Now, let's come to the question number 46. No one asked me the question, that's why I'm moving to the next one. A square ABCD is inscribed. Let me first explain you something. Though we are already studying permutation combination, we have started, so only the basic part of that is covered. Say, I'm at this point A and I want to reach point B. I want to go, these are the roads. The roads are either parallel to x-axis or they are parallel to y-axis. Fine. So there's no diagonal road. There's no zigzag road. Lines are either parallel to x-axis or they are parallel to y-axis. Some of, I'm at A, I want to reach to the B. In how many ways I can go from A to B? Fine. Let me say how many ways I can arrange A, B, C, D, E. There are 5 things. First position, I can put any of the 5, then any of the 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, which is equal to 5 factors. Fine. Because I have given you only the fundamental principle of counting, no permutation combination has been discussed. That's why I'm also talking about it. So if you look at this, I cannot travel this distance until I'm not traveling the first one. I travel from here, I travel from here. But kuch bhi hoga, so what I do is, I'll say it is N1, North 1, North 2, all of them are identical, North 3, North 4. And this is West 1, West 2. I hope you know West 3. Direction aapne padha hai, West 4, West 5. So actually someone wanted to know that in how many ways I can arrange N1, N2, N3, N4, W1, W2, W3, W4, W5, such that N1, after N1 only N2 can come, after N2 N3 can come, after N3 N4 can come. Similarly, W1 comes before W2, comes before W3, before W3 comes before W4, W4 comes before W5. I cannot arrange that. I cannot say first W2 kar lenge, fir W1 karenge. No, I have to move west. Now W1 means this is W1, this is W1 west, 1 kilometer towards west. All of them are W1. So until I don't travel W1, I cannot move to the W2. It may be possible that I'm traveling all ends and then I'm traveling Ws. Is it fine till this point? Please ask. एक जयकारा लगा दो, कम से कम yes बोल दो. Thank you, Ritik and Jasvi. A teacher get energy only with a yes or no. Okay. Thank you. Almost everyone says it is clear. Some are still thinking what to say. So I believe most of you said clear. So I am moving to the next part. Now, there are 10 things can arrange. Arrange, I hope you understand arrangement. Arrangement is A, B and BA are 2 different arrangements. I am president, you are general secretary, or you are president, I am general secretary are 2 cases. They are not same cases. I'm teacher student ka relation ho. So I know the president, if A is president and B is prime minister, or I interchange their position, the combination will be different. मेरे ख्याल से आप लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है. तो my dear, if I ask you in how many ways A, B, C, D, E can arrange in a row, I will say 5 factorial. N things can arrange in a row in N factorial ways are the arrangement. The number of ways they can arrange is, these are the arrangements. Fine. Let me take one more. Sorry for giving you this all information. How many ways you can arrange 3A's, 2B's, and then C, D, E? I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 things can arrange in 8 factorial ways in a straight line. These 3 things, if they arrange themselves, the condition will not change. The word will not change. Let me tell you, for example, with A, B, how many words can be formed? Of course, whether they have a meaning or not. I can say A, B. I can say A, B, A. I can say B, A, A. These are the only 3 words that can be formed. But with 3 letters there, I can arrange them in 3 factorial ways. 3 factorial is not 3 ways, my dear. That is 3 into 2 into 1. That is 6 ways. I want it to be 3. If I interchange these 2, the word is not going to change. So I'll say 2 of the A's can arrange themselves in 2 factorial. I will divide 3 factorial by 2 factorial. There are 3 ways, my dear. Is it fine, clear now? 3 तरीके होते हैं. So my dear, 3 A's, 2 B's, 1 C, 1 D, 1 E, they are going to arrange in 8 factorial ways. But आपस में अगर इनको exchange करेंगे, we are not going to get a different word. So I'll say 3 of A's are together, I'll divide it by 3 factorial. I don't want them to arrange. 2 of the B's are same. I don't want 2 factorial arrangement. So from this, my answer comes out to be 8 factorial upon 3 factorial into 2 factorial. Is it fine? Please ask. Because when I'm going to exchange these A's, the word is not different. You cannot say bada wala A, chota wala A. A means A, the sound will be same. So word will be also same there. Okay. Any question, any doubt here you can ask. Thank you. Now, how many things are there? There are 4 plus 5 is 9 things can arrange in 9 factorial ways. But they cannot arrange N1, N2, N3, N4 का arrangement नहीं है possible. I'll divide by 4 factorial. W's are not going to arrange. I'll say divide by 5 factorial. That's your answer. The answer comes out to be 9 factorial upon 4 factorial into 5 factorial. I believe it is clear to all of you. So how many ways I can go from A to B? Either I go up or I go towards left. I cannot make a circle at one place. ऐसा नहीं है मैं यहाँ से घूम के आया फिर नीचे आ गया फिर ऐसा नहीं. Then infinite number of ways are there. I either go up or I move towards my left. Then only I will be reaching to the point. So I'll say there are 9 steps that I am supposed to take. They can be taken in any of the 9 factorial ways. But these 4, I cannot take N4 before N3. I cannot travel N3 before N2. And similar is there for N1 and W's. So I'll say they should be dividing it. I believe it is clear to all of you. Ask me if there is any query till this point. Thank you. Thank you, Jaswin. Let's move to the next one now. I believe it is clear. Let's go ahead. Now this question will be done easily. Square ABCD is inscribed in a circle. So there's a circle. Inside the circle, there is a square. Fine. Consider this to be square. The center is 1, 2. Sorry, I don't know. I'm so sorry. This is not center. 1 point, center of the circle is point C here. That is what is given here. And 1, 2, and 5, 8 are the coordinates of this. You can see 1. Yahan x-axis left to right बढ़ता है, so this is 1, 2. And this is 5, 8. The square is A, B, C, D. I believe it is clear. Why? Because 5 is more than 1, so more on left. 8 is more than 2, so it is above than 2. So that's why the points are coming out to be 5, 8. I believe it is clear. The number of paths from A to C, A से लेके to C, via O. O is the center of. मुझे जाना है A से लेके C तक, लेकिन जाऊंगा O से. How many ways I can do that? First thing is, in a square, the center part of this or the point of intersection of diagonal is the middle point. Middle point x-axis यहाँ पर 1 है, यहाँ पर 5 है. I'll say the middle point of this is 1 plus 5 by 2 and this is 2 plus 8 by 2. I believe it is clear. That comes out to be what? 3, 5 is the center part of it. Is it fine? Clear? 3, 5 is the center part. Fine. So this is the center O, which is 3, 5. I believe it is clear to all of you. Fine. So center is always find out by this way. बता देता हूँ वैसे coordinate geometry पढ़ाऊंगा अभी आप मौका लगा तो. The vertices are AB and the vertices of this is CD. And you want to find out the middle point of this. कुछ नहीं करना. X axis के जो point है A and C, add them divide. Sorry, A plus C divided by 2. And Y axis के जो points है, add them divided by 2. Fine. ये rule होता है मतलब. This is how to find out the middle point because they comes in the ratio of 1:1. अगर different होगा तो we will discuss that in coordinate geometry. या कोई question पूछा जाएगा तो we will do it. So now you need to understand that I want to go from 1 to 3 and then 3 to 5. Fine. How many ways I can do it? One thing is for sure that I want to go from 1, 2 and then 3. And then I will go 3, 4, 5. I will travel like this. Fine. Now, if I talk about the y-axis, it is 2, 3, 4, 5. I will travel like this. And then I will travel like 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll travel like this. Of course, 3 is common here, 5 is common. Fine. So how many ways I can go from 1 to 5? So I'll say 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 4 points to go from 1 to 5. And from 2 to 8, there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 6 points. How many ways I can travel 4 points on x-axis and 6 points on y-axis such that I cannot rearrange them, And you are going from 1 to 3. Via 3 only you can go. You cannot move here and then you go up. So you have to first reach to the 3. I believe it is clear to all of you. How many ways I can do it? So first I will go from A to O. A to O, there are 2 points, x-axis, there are 2 points and y-axis 3 points. So I'll say it is 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. And from O to C, I'm going 3 to 5, it is 2 points. 5 to 8, 3 points. So I'll say it is 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. And means multiplication. So I'll write it in this way. And means multiplication. This is what is going here. 5 factorial is 5. Factorial, I hope you understand. 5 factorial is 5 into 4. And I will stop at 3 factorial when divided by 3 factorial into 2 factorial. My dear, don't worry. I'll divide it, cancel out 3 factorial, and that is 10 ways. So how many ways I can go from A to A? 10 ways. How many ways I can go from O to C? That is 10 ways. 10 into 10 is 100 ways I can go from A to C via O. Via O is not given in if, then I cannot say this thing. I'll say then it is 4 plus 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial into 6 factorial if via O is not given there. I believe it is clear. So I have to go from A to O. There are x-axis 1 to 3. So 2, 3, 2 points you need to travel. 2 to 5, y-axis is going from 2 to 5. This is y-axis. So there are 3 points, 3, 4, 5. Overall, 5 steps need to be traveled. The 2 x-axis are not going to rearrange. Y-axis 3 cannot be rearranged. That's why my answer is 5 factorial upon 2 factorial into 3 factorial. The other one is also 5 factorial upon 2 factorial into 3 factorial. Answer is 10 into 10 is 100 ways. Should I expect it to be clear? Can I have a yes, a quick yes there?
So can you repeat again how you wrote A to O and O to C in that formula? I've not understood that part.
Did you understand that if I'm going up and right?
Yes, that part will be understood.
4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 8 factorial upon 5 factorial into 3 factorial. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
You are going from x-axis 1 to 3. Should I say you are going to take 2 steps on x?
Yes.
Do you understand that this is, you know, what I'll do is I'll write it in this. So what I'm doing is I'm moving.
Okay, got the point. आपने वही चीज उसको अब इसमें कर दिया। हाँ जी, समझ आ गया।
बिल्कुल मैम, वही कर रहा और कुछ नहीं कर रहा। This is x-axis is 1. This is x-axis is 2. This is x-axis is 3, 2. And sorry, this point is lying on 3. उसके बाद ये 4, 2 हो जाएगा, ये 5, 2 हो जाएगा। अब यहाँ पर क्या आएगा मैम, इसको बढ़ा दो, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8. So I know from 1 to 3 I am going, there are 2 points, and 2 to 5 y axis north की तरफ आप जा रहे हो, 2 to 5 3 points, 3 steps more to be taken. So overall 5 steps are to be taken, and x axis के 2 steps and y axis के 3 steps cannot be rearranged. Is it fine now? Just me.
हाँ जी।
किसी और को कोई दुविधा हो पूछ लीजिए।
सर मैं तो इस क्वेश्चन में स्टार्टिंग में ये अटक गई थी कि ये स्क्वायर हो ही नहीं सकता क्योंकि साइड इक्वल ही नहीं है। 1 और मतलब अगर मैं 5 देखूं, दूसरा पॉइंट है तो 1 और 5 में डिफरेंस 4 होता है और 2 और 8 में डिफरेंस 6 होता है। मुझे लगा ये तो स्क्वायर ही नहीं है, क्वेश्चन ही गलत है।
ठीक है, but the question is not related to that. Question is that they need to reach to that point. अच्छा, दूसरा आपने ये स्क्वायर करा, ये डायगोनल पॉइंट है मैम, तो आप इनकी डिस्टेंस ऐसे नहीं कह सकते कि इसमें भी और इसमें भी बराबर डिस्टेंस आए। अगर ये 2 कंसेक्यूटिव वर्टिसेस होते तो जो आप कह रही हैं वो सही है। Do you understand? This is diagonal.
Okay.
Fine. Let's come to the next one. Okay. Now let's move to the arithmetic progression. Except J7 and J8, everyone has done it. So I will be doing a quick revision. शुरू के 4-5 मॉक में मुझे प्रॉब्लम आएगा, but it is not an issue. ठीक है, we will try to explain the things easily. In an arithmetic progression is when the numbers are given and the difference between consecutive terms is coming out to be constant. So usually जो AP numbers होते हैं उनको ऐसे लिखा जाता है। First number A है, second number के first number से D जाता है, third number इससे भी D ज्यादा होगा, plus D is 2D, fourth number will be A plus 3D. So can I say on the basis of this nth number is A plus n minus 1D? Is that fine? बीच में बूस्टर रहिएगा, माइक्रोफोन का एक्सेस है, सर ये नहीं आया वो नहीं आया, जो भी है, ठीक है। So I know that a term is increasing by D, ठीक है। Now the 10th term of an expression is 12. 10th term is 12, and 11th term is equal to 10. I know 11th term is nothing but it is 10th term plus D. 11th term is 10 and 10th term is 12 plus D. Can I say D is minus 2 means it is a reducing series. Reducing मतलब घट रहा है। पहले 10th number was 12 but it is coming down to 10. So it is reducing by 2. Fine. Can I say second term is first term plus D? Third term I can say it is first term plus 2D, क्योंकि देखो second term is D ज्यादा, third term is एक और D ज्यादा. So can I say 11th term is equal to first term plus 11 minus 1 gaps? 11th term is given as a 10 is equal to first term. I don't know what is first term plus 10 into D. I can say A1 is equal to 10 minus 10D. What is D? That is minus 2. So minus into minus is plus. I'll say the first term is 30. Is it fine till this point? The first term of the series was 30. Now I know it is a reducing series. So series will be like this, 30, 28, 26. ऐसे चलता जा रहा है. And a stage will come when it will be 0, then minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10, until minus 30. Can I say from 2 to 30, there are 15 terms? 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 5, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 15s are 30. So there are 15 terms there. There are 15 terms also on this side, and the middle term is coming out of 0. Can I say total number of terms are 15 plus 15 plus 1? What is that, my dear? There are 31 terms which are present. Is it fine? Ask me if there is a doubt. Anyone out? कुछ भी आप पूछना चाहें आप पूछ सकते हैं। मतलब बहुत सिंपल तरीके से, कोई फॉर्मूला वगैरह नहीं लगाना। देखिए आपको पता है पहले 15 टर्म विल बी पॉजिटिव, देन 0 कम्स एंड देन 15 टर्म विल बी नेगेटिव। उनका सम करोगे तो सारे पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव टर्म विल गेट कैंसिल आउट। दैट वुड बी योर आंसर। I believe it is clear. So how many terms are there? There are total 31 terms are going to come. So that sum will be 0. Let's come to this one. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 7 plus 1 by n is equal to integer. Integer is I. Integer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and even 0 as well. N is a positive integer. I know positive plus positive plus positive plus positive cannot be equal to 0. तो I कुछ भी हो सकता है लेकिन 0 नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है. Then which of the following statement is not true? कौन सा सही नहीं है? हमने देखा यार इनका LCM निकाल लेते हैं. 2, 3, 7 का 42 is the LCM. I'll say 21, 14. I'll say 7, 6 plus 1 by 9 is equal to I. That is 21 plus 14 plus 6. 20, I will say 41 by 42 plus 1 by n is equal to I. 1 by n will be equal to I minus 41 by 40. Or I will say 1 by n is equal to 42I minus 41 upon 42. मैंने कहा एक केस है यार n is 42. n is 42 होगा तो I must be equal to 1 because the numerator will come out to be 1. Do you agree with this? I'll say yes, that is satisfying. So what is the value of n coming out here? Can I say that is 42 is the value? अब देख लीजिए फिर भी 1 by n, if I को 1 रखते हैं 1 minus 41 by 42 is nothing but 1 by 40. So can I say n is 40? Now n divided by 2, yes, 42 is divided by 2. N divided by 3, you remember that sum of the digit is divisible by 3, number is also divisible by 3. Is it more than 4? Yes, this is correct. But no one is asking you to find out the correct. They are asking you to find out not correct. So I'll say this one is your answer. The rest of them are not because the value is coming out to be 42 here. But it is mentioned in the last option that n is greater than 81 and less than 90. Please ask if there is a doubt. अपना समय लीजिए, पूछिए अगर कोई दिलता है तो. Thank you, Jasmine and Ritik. Okay, Muskan. Okay, thank you. Now here I go. Triangle ABC, AB is 12, AC is 20, and BC is 16. There's a point D between B and C on BC. If the circle is drawn, BD as diameter, then AB and AC are tangent to this. You understand what is the tangent? If a line touches a circle at one point, this is known as the tangent. From a point, if tangents are drawn to the circle, I'll say length of both the tangent will be same. So if the length of this tangent is x, this is also x. But there can be a secant. When the chord is taken outside, then it is taken as a secant. Say this is AP, this is QR. So I'll say AP square is equal to AQ into AR. ये secant का formula होगा. ठीक है? तो चलो जी दोबारा start करते हैं. I hope you understand this part here. So triangle ABC 12, 20 and 16. Can I say इतना तो नजर में आना चाहिए कि this is 4 into 4, this is 4 into 3, this is 4 into 5. Means it is a right angle triangle. Fine. So I know this is 12, this is 16, and this comes out to be 20. This is A, B, C. Fine. There's a point D between B and C. D कोई point है B, C का. If a circle is drawn BD as a diameter, BD as a diameter, such that AB and AC are tangent. दोनों tangent हो गए. अब मुझे पता है ये tangent है, ये 12 है तो ये भी 12 हो. Why? Because the length of the tangent from point A, both of the lengths should be same. So can I say this will be 8 in that case? This is also tangent given there. Fine. And I am saying BD is a diameter coming. I know from this point, if 8 is drawn, I believe it is clear. D, there's a point D between B and C on BC, such that if the circle is drawn BD as a diameter, such that AB and AC are tangent to this, then the length of BD is कितना? Length of BD कितना आएगा? ठीक है, यही आपको बताना है. So क्या कर सकते हैं? Can I take it as a X? This whole is 16. You remember that I have given you a formula. Can I say 8 square? 8 is tangent. From this tangent 8 is equal to X into 16 is the value coming here. So 64 is equal to 16x, x is equal to 4. X आ गया आपका 4. So can I find out what is this? Can I say 12 minus 4 is, sorry, 16 minus 4 is 12. So what is the length of BD? That comes out to be 12 here. I believe it is clear. The only property about which you should be knowing is that PA square or AP square is equal to AQ into AR. I know this is coming out to be from this. It is 8 square is equal to X into 16. From there, I get to know X is equal to 4. Any doubt here? Any question here you can ask? कुछ भी आप पूछना चाहें? ठीक है, thank you. A woman does 2/3 of her work in a day as a man. A woman does 2/3 of a work of a man. So whatever a man is doing, a woman does 2/3 of that. And a child, C stands for child, does 1/4 of the work in a day as a man. 1/4 of M. A farmer hires 30 pair of hands, 30 pairs of hands, men, women, and children. So men, women, and children. 30 pair of hands means 30 people are called. Pair, every person is having a pair of hands. So 30 pair of hands is the men, women, and children are 13 number. And their ratios are 7:5:3. That is 15 ratio is equal to 30. 30 people. Can I say 1 ratio is equal to 2 people? I believe it is clear. So there are 7 twos are, so 7 is 14 men are there, 10 women are there, and 6 children are there. I believe it is clear to you. Now I need to find out what is the unit of work that they are going to do. I know here M is divided by 4, here M is divided by 3. Can I say a man does 12 units of the work? मान लीजिए यार 12 unit of work. A woman does 12 by 3 is 4 twos are 8 units of work. A child can do 12 by 4 is 3 units of work. So can I say 14 men, 10 women, and 6 children can do how much? 14 into 12 units of work. 10 into 8 units of work. Why? Because 10 women are there. And 6 children can do 6 into 3. These are the units of work that they're going to do. And the money that they will be paid will be in the same ratio of work. जितना काम करेंगे उतना आपको पैसा मिलेगा. So 12 fours are 48. This is 168. This is 80 plus 18. I'll say this is 98 plus 168 is 266. So I'll say this is 266 ratio because all of them are taken in a ratio form here. Will be coming out to be in terms of rupees, it is 23,940. Fine. So one ratio comes out to be how much? Fine. So what I can do is I will cancel it 11970. and this is 133. Fine. 19 sevens are. Can I say 7 से cancel करके देखिए 7 ones are 7, 7 sevens are 49, 1. 19 nines are 171, 90 is the value which is going to come there. Now a question is, if the wages are proportional to the work done, what must be the daily wage of a child? How many children are there? 6 children are there. 6 children are paid 18 ratio, where 1 ratio is equal to 90 rupees. So 6 children are going to be paid this much. 1 child will be paid 18 into 90 by 6. That is 270 rupees is what he would be paid. So answer is 270 here. Is it fine, clear now? Anyone, any doubt, any question here? The people are given the ratio of 7:5:3, which is 15 ratio is 30 people, 1 ratio is 2 people. So I know the number of men, women, and children. I have taken that they are, 12 units, 8 unit, and 3 unit of the work is done. This is what they are going to do. I don't know how much they are paid for per unit, but this is the money that they are supposed to be paid. This much ratio, or if you take they are paid X rupees each, you can say 266 X is this. X comes out to be 90. So you multiply it 90 into the kids are going to do how many units? The kids are going to do 18 units. So 18 into 90 units of the work is done by them by 6 kids. So 1 kid is going to give this much of the work, which is 270 rupees is to be paid. Is it fine, clear, everyone there? Very easy time and work question. All of you have studied it. Thank you. Okay, let's come to the TS2. 2 trains have a length of 220 and 260 meter. When they run in the same direction, the faster train will take 60 seconds to cross the slower train. Let me explain, because some of you have not done time, speed, and distance. Say this is a train and the length of this is 220 meters. And this runs at 10 meters per second. मान लीजिए bullet train है. And there's a pole here. There's a pole here. How much time the train will be taking to cross this pole? This is pole. This is train. It is going to cross it. So can I say the length that it is going to travel here is 220 meter of the length is traveled. And the speed of the train is 10 meters. It travels in 1 second. So to travel, 220 meter, it is going to take how much? 22 seconds. Fine. Now, there's a train. Rather than pole, this is a bridge. The bridge is 480 meter in length. Consider this to be bridge and this is train. I hope you can see this. The train bridge is not going to move. The train comes and it is crossing like this. Do you understand? So if I'm sitting, you can see the front of it. If I'm sitting here, I'm singing a song of Chaiya Chaiya and I'm in the front of this train. So I know the train is crossed by me. I'm at the front of it. I hope you can see the white nip. So I'm able to cross it, but the train is yet to cross. For the train to be crossed, I will say this all distance need to be traveled. Is it fine? So what is the distance to be traveled when this train is going to cross this platform? I'll say 480 meters the length of platform, 220 meters the length of train. This is the distance to be traveled. At what rate? At the rate of 10 meters per second, because the bridge is not moving. So that comes out to be 700 by 10. That comes out to be 70 seconds. Please ask if there is any doubt till this point. Okay. Now, there are 2 trains. One is 220 meter long, moving at 10 meters per second. There's another that is 260 meter in length. It is moving at the rate of, say, 20 meters per second. they're moving in same direction. When two trains are moving in same direction, the faster one is certainly going to cross the slower one. The faster one is going, the speed of this is 20 meter per second, this is 10 meter per second. Every second it travels 10. So this train will take, it will, to cross it, you have to travel all the distance. So to cross, the faster train will be going to overtake this by traveling this much distance. I'll sum up the distance. And the speed will not be 20 or 10. The speed is the difference between them, because one moves at 10, second is going to move at 20. So it is taking a lead of 10 meter per second. So for 480 at the rate of 10 meter per second, it is 48 seconds is what time taken by this. Is it fine, clear everyone now? They are moving in the same direction. They are moving in the same direction. So what happened is, if they are moving in the same direction, the faster one will be overtaking it. Overtaking means, look at this, all distance need to be traveled. So some of the distance of the two trains will come there. And because they're moving in the same direction, the speed will not add, that will subtract. Take a relative speed, I will be taking a lead of 10 meter per second. To take a lead of 480 meters, I will take 48 seconds. Clear hai sabko? Rather than this, if the train are moving in opposite direction, this moves here, this travels. Again, look at this. The trains are moving in opposite direction. They are going to cross each other. आप ये भी देखिए, दोनों का length देखो पूरा travel होगा. So can I say it is same as a 260 meter plus 220 meter is the length to be traveled? With respect to each other, they will be traveling at 10 plus 20, that is 30 meter per. So that comes out to be 480 by 30. I'll cancel it. I'll say 16 seconds is sufficient to cross each other. This is not overtaking. Overtaking is always from behind. Up दौड़ रहे हैं, you are driving, someone is going to overtake you. The person must be coming from behind. If you are coming from front, we are going to cross each other. I believe it is clear. In both of the cases, I'm going to sum up the length of the two cars. Fine, or two trains. And they are going to cross each other. I'll sum up their length divided by, if they are moving towards each other, I'll divide it by sum of the speed of these two trains. Do you agree with it? Please ask if there is a doubt. Then I'm coming to the question. This is the basic thing that everyone should be aware of. Sorry, some of you may be thinking it is so easy. We have already covered it. But there are some who have not. I'm really sorry for that. Okay, here I go now. Two trains length 220 meter and 260 meter when they run in the same direction. The faster train will take 60 seconds to cross the slower train. They run in the same direction means both of them are moving in the same direction. The speed is 220 meter. This is 260 meter. And this is going to overtake it in 60 seconds. When they run in opposite direction, they will take, when they run in opposite direction, one is 220 and second is 260. They will take 10 seconds to cross. So here they are going to take 60 seconds to cross or overtake. Here it is 10 seconds. If the longer train is the faster one, this is faster one. Let's say the speed of this is x and the speed of this is y. Let's say the speed of this is x, same speed, and the speed of this is y. So can I say what is the time taken when they are moving in the same direction? I'll say 220 plus 260. Dono sum of the length of the train aayega. They are moving. X is faster one. X minus y is coming out to be 60 seconds. I believe it is clear. The second one is going to take, what is the time? I'll say 220 plus 260. They're moving in opposite direction. I'll say x plus y. It is going to take 10 seconds. So from this, it is 480 upon 60 is equal to x minus y. Or I'll say x minus y is 8. What I can say is 480 by 10 is equal to x plus y. Or I can say x plus y is equal to 48. My dear, I want to find out if the longer train is find the time taken by it to cross a 130 meter long tunnel. So I want to find out the speed of the faster train. Can I add both the equations? Sorry, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. If you add equation 1 and 2, I'll say 2x is equal to 56, x is equal to 28. If x is equal to 28 is the speed of it, 28 meter per second. Fine. So how long will it take for the longer train to cross the 132 meter tunnel? So I'll say 132 meter is tunnel length, 260 meters the length of the train, and the speed of this is 28. My dear, it is coming out to be 392 by 28, 7 4s are, 7 5s are, 7 6s are. Then it is 56 is 28, half of that is 14, 4s are 56. So I'll say 14 seconds is the time taken by the train to cross this tunnel, which is having a length of 132 when the train is moving at the pace of 28 meters per second. Is it fine, everyone? Have a look at this. Ask me if there's a doubt. Anyone? Thank you. Here we go. PQRS bought a certain number of mangoes. Very simple question. S bought half the number of mangoes bought by others. S is to others is half. That is 2 is to 1. If others are buying 2, S will buy 1. This is first case. R is to others comes out to be 1 is to 3. 1/3 of the number of mangoes bought by others. That is 3 is to 1. Then I will say P is to others. It is 2/5 of others. So others are 5. The P will come out to be 2. Fine. If each of them bought a distinct number of mangoes, find the ratio of the number of mangoes bought by Q to the total number of mangoes Q, R, P, S. Fine, this is the ratio I need to find out. I can see 2 plus 1 is 3. The sum of the ratio is 3. Why? Because if I include S and others, all 4 will come. The sum here will come out to be 4 ratio. The sum here comes out to be 7 ratio. So I know it is total value. So I want total value to be multiple of 4, 3, and 7. So 7 4s are 28 into 3 is coming out to be what? Can I say 3 8s are 24? 3, I hope it is clear. 3 2s are 6, 84 is the value. So if total is coming out to be 84, understand this. 1 is to 2. That is 3 ratio is 84, my dear. So 84 divided by 3, can I say it is 3 2s are 28. So S is 28 value. Is it fine? If you want, I can change the color of it. Don't worry. I'm saying the sum of the total value is coming out to be 84. That is what I have taken. Why? By taking LCM of 4, 7, and 3. 4 7 is 28 into 3 is 84. So if the total of them are 84, I will say S will be, total 3 is 84. So 1 is equal to 28. Can I say S is equal to 20? Now 4 is equal to 84. 1 is 21. I'll say R is 20. I'll say 7 is equal to 84. 1 is equal to 12. P is equal to 24. And I don't know how much is Q here, but sum of them is 84. Can I say 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 4 is 3, 1. 73 separate karoge to Q will come out to be 11 here. Now what is the mangoes bought by Q is to others. Others, you already know I have taken it as a 84. The answer is first one. Is it fine? Total are not going to be different. Here it is 3, here it is 4, here it is 7. Take a number which is multiple of all of them. Take 84. 3 is 84. 1 is equal to how much? 28. I'll say this is 28 and this is 56. 84. 4 is equal to 84. I'll say it is 21 and this is 63. 7 is equal to 84. So I know 12 7s are 84. So 12 2s are this is 24 and 12 5s are 60. That is how you can get the answer. I believe it is clear. To the total number of mangoes bought by all 4 लिखा हुआ है, 3 नहीं लिखा हुआ. यही तो गलतियां करते हैं student. They don't read. Ritik Raj, it is not Q is to others. It is Q is to the total. Maximum people may have done this mistake. This is common thing that people do. So you need to avoid these things. Read question very carefully. Fine. I believe it is clear. Sorry, I forget to ask. क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ लीजिए, नहीं तो आगे चलते हैं. ठीक है, फाइन. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट वन. A quadratic equation, two quadratic equations have a common positive. एक रूट दोनों में कॉमन आ रहा है. तो मान लीजिए पहले का रूट है अल्फा बीटा, दूसरे के रूट है अल्फा गामा. द इक्वेशन सेटिस्फाइड बाय द अदर टू रूट्स, जो बाकी दो रूट है उसमें ये इक्वेशन सेटिस्फाई करेंगे. दैट इज एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 5x प्लस 6. आई नो that 6 constant tells you about the product of roots. So I know beta into gamma is equal to 6 and beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Formula याद होगा आपको. This is equal to 5. तो जिनको नहीं आता वो चिंता मत कीजिए. अगर कभी कोई क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन इस फॉर्म में दी हुई है, हर क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन के दो रूट होते हैं. There are 2 points where it is going to cut the x-axis. रूट होता है जब भी कोई पैराबोला एक्स एक्सिस को काटे उसे रूट कहते हैं, जहां पर y 0 है. तो अगर इसके दो रूट है तो अल्फा प्लस बीटा इज माइनस b बाय a एंड अल्फा इनटू बीटा इज c बाय a. सो आई नो द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द रूट मस्ट बी इक्वल टू 6, क्योंकि इक्वेशन लिखा हुआ है इधर देखिएगा. कांस्टेंट दिस इज 6 एंड द सम इज 5. तो टेल मी अ वैल्यू वेयर द 3 and 2 आर द नंबर्स whose sum is 5 and their product is 6. The sum of all possible product of 4 roots taken two at a time is 150. 4 roots means the first one is having a root of alpha and say 3, and second is having a root of alpha and 2. So all 4 roots are taken together. Fine. What find out taken 2 at a time. Sorry, the sum of all possible product of all 4 roots taken 2 at a time. अगर आप दो रूट को इकट्ठा मल्टीप्लाई करें, जैसे अल्फा को अल्फा के साथ, फिर अल्फा को 2 के साथ, फिर अल्फा को 3 के साथ, फिर इस वाले अल्फा को 2 के साथ, इस अल्फा को 3 के साथ, मतलब the product of every combination, then 2 with 3 is 6. Their sum is 150. That is alpha square plus 4 plus 6 is 10 alpha minus 144 is equal to 0, my dear. ठीक है, क्या ये समझ में आया आपको? By the way, 18 8 से 144 होता है. यहां माइनस आने का मतलब कि आप सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे. यहां पर ऐसे दो नंबर जिनका सब्ट्रैक्शन 10 हो, डिफरेंस उनमें 10 हो, प्रोडक्ट 144. तो I'll say alpha square plus 18 alpha minus 8 alpha minus 144 is equal to 0. I'll take alpha common, alpha plus 18 minus 8 common, alpha plus 18 is equal to 0. I'll say alpha minus 8 and alpha plus 18 is equal to 0. I'll say, my dear, alpha is equal to 8 and minus 8. लिखा हुआ था the common root. Look here, common positive root. So it cannot be minus 18. The alpha must be equal to 8. Fine. Clear, everyone? Have a look at this. So what are your roots? Your root can be 6 3. Sorry, 8 3, and the other is 8. Have a look at this. Ask me if there is a doubt. I'm listening. Now, what is the difference between the product of these two roots? So I'll say 8 3 is 24 minus 16 is equal to 8. The difference comes out to be 8. Answer is. किसी को कोई डाउट है तो पूछ लीजिएगा, कोई भी दुविधा हो. हर क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन के दो रूट होते हैं. अल्फा बीटा एंड अल्फा गामा आर देयर बिकॉज वन रूट इज कॉमन. देन इट वाज गिवन कि अगर आप चारों रूटों का प्रोडक्ट कर लो, द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू रूट्स एट वन टाइम. तो आई नो अल्फा मल्टीप्लाई विद अल्फा, अल्फा मल्टीप्लाई विद, इसको 3 ले लो, इसको 2 ले लो, 2, then 3 multiply with alpha, then 3 multiply with 2. Fine. This is the possible, which is 150. So I know it is alpha square plus 5 alpha. ठीक है, I hope it is clear. 2 alpha का डबल होगा क्योंकि एक बार एक वाला अल्फा करेगा दूसरा, तो 10 alpha आ गया, plus 6 is equal to 150 minus 144 is equal to 0. हमें पता है कि यहाँ पॉजिटिव साइन है, तो 18 alpha minus 8 alpha, the product of them is 144. So I'll say the root here is alpha plus 18 and alpha minus 8. 8 is equal to 0. The root of alpha is 8 and minus 18 because the common root is positive, so minus 18 cannot come. Now you got the root as the 8 comma 3 of first equation, 8 comma 2 is the second one. What is the product of root? 8 3 is the 24. What is the product of root? 16. Difference between them is 8. Done. I'm sure now it is done. Please ask me if there is any doubt. Any doubt that you have. ठीक है, हो गया होगा मेरे ख्याल से. बहुत ही सिंपल क्वेश्चन था. तो जिन लोगों को ये चिंता हो रही है कि बहुत टफ है, आपने क्या पढ़ाया, मेरे ख्याल से आपको कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं लग रहा होगा जो बहुत टफ है यहाँ. ठीक है. When 15 is added to a list of integer, the average increase by 2. assume initial average was X and number of terms was N. So if 15 is added to the list of integer, the average is increased by 2. So N number multiply with X. This is total because average is X and N people are there. So total, मान लीजिए हम 10 लोग हैं और हम सबके पास 5-5 चॉकलेट है. So what are the number of chocolate that we will have? 10 into 5 is 50. If 15 is added to this, the number of terms will also increase by 1 क्योंकि 15 कोई बच्चा आया जिसके पास 15 चॉकलेट. तो हमारे पास total nx chocolate है, but 15 more chocolate is to be added. The number of people are no more n, it is n plus 1, and the average increases by 2. The earlier average was x, now it is x plus 2. First case. Now, when 1 is added to the enlarged digit, means it is already increased. So, sorry. N plus 1 terms are already there. Average was x plus 2. Enlarged है मतलब पुरानी वाली जो increment हुआ है, उसमें if you add, the number of terms will become n plus 2. Average of them will be this. The average enlarged list is decreased. You know, the average of enlarged is decreased by 1. So I know enlarged average is x plus 2 now. It is decreased by 1. Can I say it is x plus 2 minus 1 is x plus 1? Just solve it. ज़्यादा कुछ दिमाग नहीं लगाना. Nx plus 15 is equal to multiply n with x first plus 2n plus x plus 2. I'll cancel it. I'll say 2n plus x is equal to 13 is one equation. Here also I'll say nx plus 2n plus x plus 2 plus 1 is 3 is equal to, I'll say nx plus n plus 2x plus 2. I'll also cancel this. And 2n and n is n only. Minus x is equal to minus 1. This is second equation I'm going to get. Can I sum up these equations? दोनों को add कर लो. Minus x plus x get cancel out. 3n is equal to 12. N is equal to 4. Initially there were 4 terms. You put n is equal to 4 back in this equation. So 4 2s are 8. X is equal to 5. So initially the average was 5. So how many integers were there in the original list? Originally there were 4 digits. Is it fine? Clear everyone? Whatever is given, I am going to put those values there. कुछ ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना. जो दिया हुआ है उसको use करो. कुछ लोग बोलेंगे I will go by option. Option था ही नहीं. ठीक है? तो वो option ruled out हो गए. किसी को कोई दुविधा हो तो पूछ लीजिएगा. Initially average x माना था n numbers का, तो total n plus x nx होगा. एक number 15 और add हो गया तो number of values become n plus 1. The average is increased by 2. Second case. Now आपको पता है n plus 1 terms है. This is increased 1 with the average of x plus 2. Total value will be this. If one more is added, the number of terms will become n plus 2, and the average, increase average x plus 2 decreases by 1. That is x plus 1. Solve two equations, get the value of x and n, you will get your answers. Please ask if there is a doubt. Anyone? Fine, let's come to the next one. Aman purchased 2 items A and B and invested 50 rupees and 75 on their maintenance respectively. So A पे 50 rupees invest किया, इस पे 75. If he suffer a loss of 10% on A and 12% on B, overall loss suffered by him is rupees 84. So let's assume that after investing, listen to my word, after investing 50 rupees, the total investment over A is A. This is after 15 investment. It was rupees 8. After 75 investment, it is B. Fine. So if he suffers a loss of 10% on A, so I'll say A के ऊपर 10% लॉस है तो कितना बचेगा? 90% तो बचेगा. And 12% on this is 88% on B. The overall loss will be of 84. Overall loss will be of 84. So what I'll say is loss of this, sorry, loss there is 10% of A loss, 12% of B is loss, which comes out to be rupees 84. Is that fine? Clear, everyone? 10% of A means losses, 10% of A is reduced. 12% of B is reduced, which is coming out to be 84. But if we earn 20% on A, if it is 20% of A profit, 10% on B profit, the overall profit is 14% on the total price. It is 14% of the total price of I. Is that fine? So it is 14% of A plus B. Not a problem. 20%. Here 14 will come with both of them. I can say it is 14% of A plus 14% of B is equal to 20% of A plus 10% of B. So 14% goes on that side. I'll say 6% of A is equal to 4% of B. Or my dear, A upon B comes out to be 2:3. 4% upon 6% is 2:3. Is that fine? Now, I can say assume A is equal to 2x. If that ratio is there, B is equal to 3x. Ghabrana nahi hai. Put those values here in this equation. So what do I get? 2x ka 20%. 10% is 0.1. So can I say 0.2x? 12% is 0.12. That is 0.36. Is equal to 84. So that is 0.56. X is equal to 84. X is equal to 84 upon 56 into 100. Is it clear? This is what you can do. 12, 7 8s are. I'll cancel 4 3s are, 4 2s are. X comes out to be 150. मजा आ गया. A की वैल्यू कितना है? 2x, that is 300. B की वैल्यू कितना है? 3x, that is 450. And this comes after investment of 250 rupees here. So initially, what would be the value of A? Can I say it was 250? Initial value of this was 300 minus 50 is 250. Initial value of B is coming out to be 450 minus 75. That is 375. What is the sum of these two values? So I'll sum them, and it is 625 is the value which is coming here. The answer is 625. Is it clear? This is how I find out the answer. I did not take them as A plus 50 because I know that the overall profit and loss is mentioned there. After investing 50 rupees, I'm treating them as A, and after 75 investment, I will treat it as a B. Once I get the value of A and B, I can reduce them by 50 and 75 and get my answers. Is it fine, everyone? Have a look at this. Feel free to ask me any query if there is any. Sir, not 15, it is 50. कौन सा जी? Which one?
सर बहुत पहले बोला था जब शुरुआत में आपने लिखा था after 15 invest, इसलिए मैं इसको बोला था.
Okay. Sorry, because that was not open. I just saw the messages. Fine. Do you know the greatest integer function? What does that mean? For example, 4.7 ka, I can say it is 4 is the integer plus fraction part. Every number in the world is written as an integer plus fraction. Plus लिख रहा हूं मैं, minus नहीं लिख रहा. ध्यान दीजिएगा इस पे. So 4.7 is 4 plus 0.7. The greatest integer of that is 4. The greatest integer of 12.69 is 12 only, the largest integer. The greatest integer function of minus 3.7. Look at this. It is minus 4 plus 0.3. Plus कर रहे हैं, minus नहीं करना. Minus 3 minus 0.7 नहीं लिखना. Minus 4 plus 0.3 is coming out to be minus 4. So greatest integer means if you convert a value in the terms of integer plus fraction, whatever is the integer is your answer. Is it fine? Have a look at this. Any doubt? Okay. So it is 5 times of x minus 1. And greatest integer of x minus 1 is equal to 259. I know this is going to give me integer. I know this must be integer plus fraction is equal to 259 by 5, which is 51.4. I know there's an integer plus fraction into integer is this. They are very close. You know, 10 and 10.7 का जो product होगा वो almost बराबर होगा, 107 होगा. So what I'll do is I'll take a square root of this. Can I say it is 7 से ज्यादा और 8 से कम? and integral value should come out to be 7. I'll say one value is 7 and this is 7 plus f is equal to 51.4. I'll divide by 7. 7 sevens are 49. And how much is this? Just a second. And then this is coming out to be 7.3. So almost 7.3, 7.4 के आसपास की value होगी. Approximate value जो होगा, that will be this one. Is it fine, clear? Sorry, 8 होगा. Look at this. It is 259 by 5 is 5 5s are 5 1s are, and then it is 4 5 8s are 40. So it is exactly satisfying there. 7 से divide किया, 7 7s are 49, 28 is 7 4s are 28. So I can say 7 plus f is equal to 7.4. Fraction point comes out to be 0.4. So what is the integer? What is the value of x here? Can I say it is 7.4 here? Okay, Jasween जी, ये समझ में आया कि x एक ऐसा नंबर है जिसमें इंटीजर प्लस फ्रैक्शन होगा. मैम उसमें से -1 कर देंगे तो भी इंटीजर ही आएगा प्लस फ्रैक्शन, क्योंकि इंटीजर में से इंटीजर जाएगा तो इंटीजर ही बचेगा. हाँ जी, कुछ कह रही है?
यस सर.
ठीक है. एंड 5 तो था ही यहाँ पर, और ये तो आपको फ्रैक्शन देता ही नहीं है, तो आपको इंटीजर ही देगा मैम, which is equal to 259. Am I right?
Yes sir.
So I know if I multiply 7 with 7, can you tell me what is the value? 49.
49.
And what is 7 into 8? 56.
52.
If one value is 7, the second value will be 7. It will be more than 7 but less than 8. Do you agree with it?
Yes sir.
So what I'll do is I take the square root of a number. It will give me the integral value. Decimal की value को छोड़ दो तो मुझे integral value देगा. So what I do is, do you agree with it?
ये मुझे स्क्वायर रूट वाला कंसेप्ट नहीं समझ आया. आपने स्क्वायर रूट करा क्या होता?
स्क्वायर रूट मैम, अच्छा एक बात बताओ, एक वैल्यू 7 है, एक वैल्यू 7.2 है, तो ये आ जाएगा आपका 50.4. अगर इसका ये 0.2 नहीं होता तो 49 आता मैम.
हाँ जी.
तो अप्रोक्सीमेट स्क्वायर रूट निकाल के मुझे ये तो पता लग जाएगा कि इंटीजर क्या आ रहा है.
अच्छा, ओके.
अगर ये 53 भी है, मुझे पता है स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ इट 7 से बड़ा होता है, तो छोटी वैल्यू 7 ले लेते, एक वैल्यू 7 होगा. अगर ये तो भी 7 लूंगा.
ठीक है सर.
अगर ये 63 है तो भी 7 लूंगा, क्योंकि स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 63 इज नॉट 8, इट इज लेस देन दैट.
हाँ जी.
रूट 65 होगा तो ये 8 से बड़ा होगा. क्या आपको समझ में आया?
हाँ जी.
तो यहां से मैंने कहा कि 259 by 5, 551.8 is the value which is coming. दोनों वैल्यू ऑलमोस्ट क्लोज है, तो इसका स्क्वायर रूट 7 into 7 49, 8 into 8 is 64, तो 8 तो नहीं आ सकता मैम. तो एक वैल्यू 7 आएगा तो दूसरा 7 प्लस समथिंग आएगा, मतलब बहुत नजदीक होगा 7 के. 51.8. I'll cancel it. 7 7s are 7 4s are 28. 7 plus f is this. I can say fraction is 0.4. Is it clear, ma'am? वैसे ही निकालना था total number.
Yes sir.
That's our answer. Anyone else having any question there? Ask me. हो सकता है. This is normal. अच्छा सॉरी, एक चेंज है इसमें. आई एम सो सॉरी. वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ x. आपने जो निकाला वो x-1 की वैल्यू निकाली है. x-1 is equal to 7 निकाला. आप समझ रहे? ये जो i लिखा है, दिस इज x-1. तो x-1 is equal to 7. x is not 7. x is how much? x is 8. I'm so sorry. So I'll say that x-1 is equal to 7.4. The x comes out to be 8.4. तो यहां अगर इंटीग्रल वैल्यू की बात कर रहा हूं, x-1 is equal to 7, तो x-1 का ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर फंक्शन विल कम, x का ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर फंक्शन विल कम आउट टू बी 8. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I thought we are finding out the value of x-1. It is x. So it is not 7.4, it is 8.4. Is it fine now? देखिएगा जरा, आपका अधिकार है पूछना. हमने कहा x-1 7.4 है और ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर ऑफ x-1 7 आता है. बट हमें x की वैल्यू चाहिए. अगर x-1 is 7.4 है तो x कितना होगा? डोंट यू थिंक दैट इट विल बी 8.4? ठीक है, I believe now clear. Let's come to the next one. आजकल आपने सुना होगा बुलडोजर इज वेरी पॉपुलर. तो तो यहाँ पर एक रोड रोलर है, आपने रोड रोलर देखा जरूर होगा। एक सिलेंडर होता है, दिस इज लाइक अ सिलेंडर, ऐसे मूव होता है, एक बड़ा सा सिलेंडर इज देयर एंड देन यू आर गोइंग टू मूव इट लाइक दैट, ठीक है। सो इट इज 3 मीटर लॉन्ग, लेंथ इसकी 3 मीटर, diameter is 0.28, ठीक है। It takes 2000 rotation, means this complete a rotation. One rotation is if you put a point on it, यहाँ पर पेंट लगाया तो ये पूरा घूम के जब इधर आएगा, that is one rotation. 2000 such rotations are made off the road to level the mud path. The cost of using roller is 5 rupee per square meter. Find the total cost. 1 square meter per square meter price is ₹5. So let's say one round of a circle, ध्यान से देखिएगा, एक राउंड इज 2 पाई आर, क्योंकि जब आप करोगे तो यहां से पूरा खींच के जाएगा विच इज 2 पाई आर। अगर आप समझ रहे हैं तो पाई एंड इनटू 2 आर लिख लेते हैं, क्योंकि डायमीटर इज गिवन, क्यों मैं बार बार चेंज करूं, 0.828, तो इट इज 0.28 into 22/7, that is 0.88 is the value. So what is the length that is traveled in one round? One round travel 0.88 meter. मेरे ख्याल से आपको समझ में आ रहा होगा। 2000 रोटेशन करा है जी, एक रोटेशन में इतना करता है, 2000 रोटेशन में इतना करेगा। कैंसिल इट, cancel it, 0, 8 to the 16, 1760 square meter is the length it will travel. Acha, the price is per square meter, it is coming out to be 55 rupees. I'll multiply it by 5. 5 6 are 30, 17 5 are 85 plus 3 is 88. Is that fine?
सर आपने 3 से तो मल्टीप्लाई नहीं किया सिलेंडर के
कर रहे हैं। तो दिस इज व्हाट इट इज गोइंग टू ट्रैवल, बट एरिया तो ये होता है, इसमें ये भी मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे बिकॉज इट इज ओनली द लेंथ दैट वी आर गोइंग टू ट्रैवल। सो 8800 नीड्स टू बी फर्दर मल्टीप्लाइड बाय दिस, क्योंकि एरिया है, इट इज नॉट द लेंथ। सो हो गया जी आंसर, 3 8s are 24 and this is 26. Your investment, you know, the money that you will invest is 26,400. Is it fine? I think in earlier class also we talked about this. If it is like this is roller. If you open it, what you will get all this surface. So the moment when you are going to cut it from here, ऐसे मान लीजिए तो ये पूरी एक शीट बन जाएगी, जिस शीट के ये तो आ गया 2 पाई आर और इसकी हाइट होगी 3 मीटर, तो आई विल से 2 into 22/7, 2 आर की वैल्यू आपको दे रखा है कितना, 0.28 into 3 is the area. And ऐसे 2000 rotation into 2000 and 5 रुपए का रेट है, this will be your answer. Is it fine? That will give you the total price. किसी को कुछ पूछना हो तो पूछ लीजिएगा। Let's move to the next one. Very simple question. Profit loss discount सबने करा है, परसेंटेज सबने करा है, मुझे नहीं लगता किसी को प्रॉब्लम होना चाहिए। फिर भी कर लेते हैं, पेट्रोल का तो दिन है, the prices are already high. A fuel merchant purchased 30 liters of petrol at ₹50. So 30 liters of petrol is bought at ₹50 and sold. 22 liters of this is sold. This is bought. 22 liters is sold at the rate of ₹55 per liter. To the remaining petrol, how much is remaining? 8 liters. He added 40% of kerosene. So this petrol is added to 3.2 liter, which is 40% of 8. जो बचा हुआ है, तो 3.2 liter of kerosene is added to it. ठीक है? The cost of which is 15 rupees per liter. Kerosene is सस्ता. So 15 2s are 30, 15 3s are 45. 48 rupees is what we are investing. तो मेरा खर्चा कितना हो गया? 30 लीटर ऑफ पेट्रोल आई बॉट एट ₹50 प्लस 48 रुपीज का मैंने केरोसिन लिया, 1548 इज द टोटल कॉस्ट। डू यू एग्री विद इट? दिस इज व्हाट इज टोटल सेलिंग प्राइस? आई बॉट 30 लीटर ऑफ पेट्रोल, kerosene is 3.2, total is 33.2 liter, and that I'm going to sell at 55. I believe it is clear. Fine. 55 से multiply करना बहुत आसान है. 5 से multiply करो. 5 2 10, 5 3 15, 16, 1 carry 5 166.0. Fine. 5 से multiply किया. 11 से करो. 6 plus 6 is 12. This is 8 1 8 1 8 2 6. Is that fine? This is what we are going to make out. इतना पैसा हमने बनाया है selling price. Cost price कितना? 15 48 8 8 16. 7 plus 4 is 11, and this is 278 of the profit is there. Total मिला के 278 rupees is what we made here. Is it fine? We made two investment. First is 30 liter bought at 50 rupees per liter. That is 1500 is what we invested. 3.2 liter of kerosene is added, which is 15 rupees per liter. 15 to the 30, 48 rupees is what we invest. Total investment is this much. I'm selling 33.2 liters at the rate of 55. So 55 to the 110, 55 3 is 165 plus 11 is 76. 165 plus 7 is 172, 182. So my answer is 1826 is what I'm going to earn. The difference between them is profit. I believe it is clear to all of you. Very simple question. Of course, multiplication तो करना ही पड़ेगा, उसके अलावा कोई चारा नहीं है आपके पास. Okay, let's move to the 59 one. A person deposited a sum of 50,000 in a bank for a period of T1 years at the rate of 20% per annum compounded. This is very important. Compounded annually, compound interest का question. The same person deposited a sum of 57,600 in another bank for a period of T2 years at the rate of 25% simple interest. Here it is simple interest. The amount received from the two banks are equal and the total amount is 1,72,800. दोनों बैंक से same amount मिल रहा है. Amount you know the principal plus interest. So 1,72,800 is total. Each amount will be 1640. 86,400 is each amount. So let's look at this. 50,000 is what invested. The rate of interest is 20%. So after 1 year, it is 1.2. After 2 years, it is 2. After 3 years, it is 3. After 4 years, it is 4. I'll keep on multiplying in case of compound interest. I don't know for how much long you are doing it. I'll take T1 year and it is 8640. Sorry, 86400. Fine. So 1.2 to the power of T1 is coming out to be 86400 upon 50,000. Five से cancel किया. 5 1s are 5. 5 7s are 35. 5 2s are 10. 5 8s are 1.728. अब आपको पता है 1.2 का स्क्वायर होता है 1.44. इतना तो सबको मालूम है. 1.2 का क्यूब करके देवी देख लो. 1.2 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे 12 4s are 48, 52, 17, 1.728. मजा आ गया. T1 is equal to 3 years. I'm going to invest it for 3 years. Compound interest, it increases every time by 20%. Fine, I believe it is clear to you. Or you can find out 72% is the interest. So in 2 years at the rate of compound interest, आप ऐसे भी लगा सकते थे 20 plus 20 plus 20 into 20 by 100. घबराना मत. 44% is what we get in 2 years. In 3 years, it will come out to be 44 plus 20. आपको यही आंसर आएगा क्योंकि this will be the closest one. 64 तो यहीं से आ गया plus 8.8 और आ गया. So it is 72.8% is the money that we are going to get. I believe it is clear. किसी को कोई डाउट दुविधा हो तो पूछ लीजिएगा मुझसे. Any one of you. Simple interest का भी देख लीजिए. 25% है. So I will say 25% of the money I invested. How much money? 57,600. You half it. So this is 86400. 57,600 का इतना कर दिया आपने. So can I say it is almost 30,000? So it is almost coming out to be कितना percent? It is coming out to be 30-60% के आसपास. तो आप कहोगे हर साल का interest rate is same. Is that fine? हर साल का interest rate is coming out to be same. So on the basis of that, I can make it. Means it is not something which is wrong. Is it clear? Next. बेहतरीन क्वेश्चन है. Geometry is what we have just completed. There's a triangle ABC. A is median. You know, median is exactly at the middle point you are going to connect this point A with BC. In triangle AEB and AEC, AD and AF are median of EB. AD is median of AF are the median of C. Median is exactly middle point. In fact, they will be same. क्योंकि पहले median का भी median है, तो they are coming out to be same. तो सबका distance will be same. I think this is D. This will be also D. This is also D. This is also D. All the length are same. In triangle ACE, look here. This is ACE. EG is median on AC. EG is median on AC. I can change the color of it so that you can understand this. So I will say EG is the median of AC. AC is divided into equal parts. Fine. The ratio of the area of triangle ACF to quadrilateral GEDA would be how much? चलो करके देखते हैं. ये मीडियन था, मीडियन का मीडियन. इफ द एरिया ऑफ दिस इज x ले लेते हैं, तो ये भी x होगा, ये भी x होगा, ये भी x होगा, ओवरऑल वाला x. अच्छा, आई विल बी नाउ आई एम लेट मी टेक अप द दिस विद अनदर कलर. इसको देखिएगा जरा, लुक एट दिस. Can I say the area of this is 2x? Area of triangle AEC is 2x. If we are connecting at the middle point, area of triangle AEG will be equal to how much? Can I say that is x because it is the median part that is coming? So quadrilateral is GEDA. So can I say this is GEDA? It covers x plus x is 2a. So quadrilateral GEDA, ध्यान से देखिएगा. तो x तो ये हो गया और x ये हो गया. Can I say it is 2x? What is the area of triangle ACF? ACF is x. X upon 2x is the area, which is 1:2. Answer is option number 4. Have a look at this. Ask me if there is that. Anyone? कुछ भी आपको डाउट लग रहा पूछ लीजिएगा. सर h से मल्टीप्लाई होगा. Can you repeat it? Okay, अंशुल. h से कैसे मल्टीप्लाई होगा? अंशुल एक बार बताइएगा, ये एक ट्राइंगल है, मुझे नहीं पता इसका एरिया क्या है. अगर मैं इसके मिडिल पॉइंट पे लूंगा, क्या मैं कहूंगा
इसका h से मल्टीप्लाई होगा. लास्ट वाले क्वेश्चन की देता था, जो सिलेंड्रिकल क्वेश्चन था.
अच्छा, सॉरी. अभी तो ये क्लियर है? इज इट क्लियर एवरीवन?
नो सर, एक बार रिपीट कर दीजिए एक्चुअली.
ठीक है, मैं कर देता हूँ. Do you understand median means it is exactly at the middle part? The area of this triangle is half of base into altitude into sine of this angle. आपको पता है ये 180 minus theta होता है, तो sin theta and sin 180 minus theta बराबर होता है. तो जब मीडियन में कनेक्ट होगा तो both of the areas will be same. Do you agree with it?
Okay sir.
ठीक है. तो मैंने क्या कहा कि इस पोर्शन का जो ये जब पहला एरिया था, तो दिस टोटल एरिया, ये वाला एरिया और ये वाला एरिया सेम है. ठीक है सर. फिर दोबारा मिडिल पॉइंट आ गया, तो इसका मतलब दिस एरिया विल बी डिवाइडेड इनटू इक्वल पार्ट. डू यू एग्री विद इट? क्योंकि ये मीडियन है, तो ये क्या दो बराबर एरिया में ये कटेगा, बटेगा. इफ द एरिया ऑफ दिस इज x, तो इसका भी x होगा बिकॉज दिस इज मिडिल पॉइंट. तो इसका एरिया एंड इसका एरिया इज सेम. सिमिलरली इसका एरिया इज सेम. इज इट फाइन माय डियर?
ओके सर.
अच्छा, अब एक बात बताइएगा, आपने ट्राइंगल ऐसे बनाया और मिडिल पॉइंट करा, आपने कहा इसका एरिया x, इसका एरिया x बराबर है. अगर सेम ट्राइंगल में मैं यहां से मीडियन डालूं, तब भी तो यार ये बराबर होंगे, दोनों x x आएंगे. Am I right? Because the total area of the triangle is 2x, so x of this will come, x will नहीं आया.
नहीं आ गया सर, ठीक है।
आगे ठीक है। तो अब मैंने क्या किया इज आई विल बी टेकिंग वन मोर कलर। मैंने यहां से कनेक्ट करा। आई वॉन्ट यू टू लुक एट दिस ट्रायंगल। इसका टोटल एरिया इज 2x. कैन आई से दिस इज x एंड देन दिस इज ऑल्सो x? So what is GEDA? How much is the area of this? Can I say x is coming here, x is coming here? Can I say this is 2x? Look at the blue color, you will understand it.
Got it sir.
ठीक है, and AFC तो है, इसका एरिया x है, ग्रीन वाला जो लिया है, x upon 2x is half.
ठीक है।
Very nice. Anyone else who have any doubt here? Okay. अब ये भी मजाकी था. I don't know why you people could not score high. ABC 10, ABC 12 be 2 5-digit numbers such that ABC 10, ABC 12, their summation is 1 2 3 4 2 2. What is 0 plus 2? 2. What is 1 plus 2? 2. Here it is 4. Can I say it is 2 plus 2 is 4? बट अगर b प्लस बी इवन नंबर आना चाहिए था, 3 क्यों आया? मतलब यहां से इसने एक कैरी दिया होगा, तभी तो b प्लस बी शुड बी एन इवन नंबर. इफ यू एड सेम नंबर विद इट, 2 plus 2 4, 3 plus 3 6. देखो 3 तो ऑड है, बट 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 4 is 8, 5 plus 5 is 10. but this is coming out of an odd number. Means ये 4 नहीं होगा सम, ये 14 होगा. इसका मतलब this number is 7. 7 plus 7 is 14, carry is 1. Now it is coming out to be 3. I can say 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3, but ये फिर 6 आना चाहिए. So I will say yes, it is an even number coming here. So I can say this is 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. And I can say 6 plus 6 is what? 12. So what do I get? I get A is equal to 6. I got B is equal to 1. I'll get C is equal to 6. Sum of them is 40. Is it fine, clear? Anyone, any question, any doubt? कुछ भी? मेरे ख्याल से बहुत सिंपल था. And the logic is because it is coming out to be 3, when the same number is added, it has to be an even number. It can be only odd number when one carry is coming out from previous number. Okay. I believe it is clear now. Okay, very nice. Anshul and Anubi. Let's come to the next one. Nina was to get 50% hike in her pay, but the computer operator wrongly typed the figure as a 80% and printed the new pay. She received this revised salary for 3 months before the mistake was rectified. Fine, just a second. Okay, fine. So Nina gets a 50% hike in her salary, but the computer operator wrongly typed the figure as a 80% and printed the new payslip. She received this revised salary for 3 months before mistake was rectified. Mistake तो हमेशा नहीं रहती. The percentage of her correct new salary will she get in the 4th month? So what is the percentage of the correct salary that she is going to get in this month, 4th month? If the excess paid to her in the previous 3 months is to be deducted from the 4th month. तो मान लेते हैं initial salary, that is before appraisal. You can say before appraisal, before hike was 100 rupees. मान लो यार, कोई बुराई नहीं है. तो what is increased salary? It increased by 50%. Should I say it is 150 rupees per month? But by mistake, salary credit to his account is 180 rupees per month. So 3 months, he's paid 540. But he deserves how much? 150 into 3. 450. How much he has got more? He got 90 more. So this 90 rupees is to be adjusted. 150 में से 90 rupees चला गया तो 60 is what he is going to get out of 150. Read the question. What percent of her correct new salary will he get in the 4th month? So he will get 60 rupees here. 60 upon this is 2/5, which comes out to be 40%. The 4th month he is just going to get 40% of the salary. 60% of his salary will be deducted from that. Is it fine, clear? A simple one, very easy. Okay, no doubt, I believe. Let's come to this one. Before we go ahead, log A base of B is known as a log A upon log. And vice versa is also correct. दोनों सही है. अगर log A upon log B लिखा हुआ है तो log A base of B is the value. Fine. Log of A to the power of n is n log A. ये rule याद रखना. Log of square root of A means it is log of A to the power of half. Because of that logic, it can go out. पार जो है इससे पहले आ जाए. ठीक है. Second is log A by B. ध्यान से सुनो. It is written as a log A minus log B. Similarly, log of product of two values log A plus log B. I believe it is clear now. Have a look at this. Ask me if there is a doubt. कुछ पूछना चाहे आप पूछ लीजिए. Here I go. मेरे ख्याल से कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है सबको. ठीक है. Log of A upon log of 4 plus log of A upon log of 8 is equal to 1/3 of log of root 10 upon log of 0.5 is half. Allow करें तो मैं ऐसा लिख सकता हूँ. This is what is given. Of course, A is a value which is greater than 0. Now, if you don't mind, can I write log 4 and log 8 can be written as a 4:2 square. It is written as a log 2 cube. दोनों को सेम टर्म में कन्वर्ट करना है, इसलिए ऐसे लिखो. 1/3 of log root 10. In denominator, you know log A by B is log A minus log B. For your information, log 1 is equal to 0. Log 1 is equal to 0. So what do I get? This 2 will come before it. I'll say it is log A upon log 2, and this 2 will come before it. Here 3 will come before it. Log A upon log 2. Here it is 1/3 of square root को यहीं change कर लो, half लिख लो. So can I say it is 1/6 that I will write? Log 10 upon minus log 2. क्यों minus? Because log 1 is 0. So what I'll say here is, I can further write it. I hope it is clear. So 1/2 plus 1/3 because log A upon log 2 is common. So that comes out to be 5/6 of log A base of 2 is equal to 1/6 of log 10 base of 2. With minus sign, it is minus 1/6. देख लीजिएगा, ये minus into 1/6 is minus 1/6. Log 10 upon log 2 is log 10 base of 2. Is that fine? I can cancel 6 on both sides. I can say log A base of 2 is log of 10 to the power of minus 1 base of 2. 5 is here. This is 5. Can you compare it now? Both of them are having the same base. देखो जरा ये. This is common value. Can I say from this, I can say A to the power 5 is equal to 10 to the power of minus 1. और A is equal to मैं 5th root लगाता हूँ यहाँ. तो A की power 5 की power 1/5 is 10 to the power of minus 1 upon 1/5, which is 10 to the power of minus 1/5. This is your answer. This is correct. Have a look at this. Look at every step. ठीक है, चाहो तो स्क्रीनशॉट भी ले लो, पूछ लीजिएगा. फॉर्मूला मैंने आपको सारे पहले बता दिए थे. अगर आप भूल भी गए तो आई थिंक इट इज कवर. और नहीं करा किसने J7 J8 तो चिंता मत कीजिएगा, we'll do it, but the basic thing that was needed I have already explained it. तो कोई बहुत ज्यादा ज्ञान नहीं चाहिए आप। किसी को कोई दुविधा तो नहीं है? Believe it is clear. Okay, thank you. If a regular hexagon is cut formed by cutting the corner of an equilateral triangle, equilateral triangle सब जानते हैं, बराबर सारी sides, all sides equal, is an equilateral triangle. So we cut this, we cut this, we cut this. ठीक है, हमने ऐसे करके काटा इसको तो हमें मिल गया जी। Fine. Now I will use some other color to tell you what is hexagon here. This is hexagon. I believe it is clear. With 6 sides. Fine. The ratio of the area of 3 cutout corner to the area of equilateral triangle. ये cutout corner upon area of triangle निकाल, ठीक है? So formed by cutting the quadrilateral. I know this will be parallel to this one. आपने काटा है। वैसे भी इसमें लिखा हुआ है a regular means all sides are equal. This is x, 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 this one is x. I know this is equal to this x, but when you cut it, it must be parallel to this one. So I know this is also 60 degree. If it is 60 degree, this is also 60 degree, means it is also a equilateral triangle. I'll say all of these sides are x. Because of same laws, same thing will be mentioned here. ठीक है? Find the ratio of the area of 3 cut corner. 3 cut corner का area कितना होगा? √3/4 x square. इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल का एरिया आप जानते हैं, इसका एरिया, और ऐसे 3 कट कॉर्नर है तो into 3 हो जाएगा. To the area of quadrilateral triangle. So what is it? Is √3/4. Each side is 3x square. I'll cancel this. So that comes out to be 3x square upon 9x square. I'll say it is 1/3. Answer is 1. This is the correct answer. Is it fine? पूछिए, कोई दुविधा हो आपको? Anything? बहुत बढ़िया, देख के अच्छा लगा। मतलब जो ज्योमेट्री पढ़ाया है वो आपको लग रहा है फीजिबल है? कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं मैं हवा में उड़ रहा हूँ? हाँ, मतलब मुझे तो बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस है कि आई हैव गिवन यू ऑल द फॉर्मूला। कई बार ऐसा हो जाता है, दिस इज वेरी कॉमन। सो फाइन, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट वन। A certain tank has 2 pipes A and B that can either fill it or empty it at the same respective rate depending on the requirement. Okay, at the same respective rates depending on the requirement. Pipe A alone is used to fill the tank for the time that both pipes together take to fill the tank. Fine. So pipe A is going to take the time taken by pipe A to fill the tank is used to fill the tank for the time that both pipes together take to fill the tank. Then 3/4 of the tank would be full. Means pipe A, the time taken by pipe A and pipe A plus B, whatever is the time that they are going to take, that is 3/4 of the time taken by only pipe A. Is that fine? If pipe A alone, akela pipe A is used to fill the tank for the time that both pipes together take to fill the tank, then 3/4 of the tank would be full. तो जितना टाइम पाइप A plus पाइप B को लगा है भरने में, पाइप A अकेला will fill the 3/4 of the tank in that time. Is that fine? So in T time, pipe A fill the tank. while in T time, pipe A plus B, because there's one which is going to empty it, it is going to fill the 3/4 of the tank. Is it fine till this point? Should I say the time T it is going to fill the tank? So A is going to fill the tank, but B is going to take 1/4 of, take out 1/4 of, is going to empty the 1/4 of the tank. That means A is going to fill the tank and B is going to take out 1/4 of the tank. So should I say the ratio in which they are filling and emptying it is in 4:1? Is it clear? So if A is pouring in 4 liters of water, B is taking out 1 liter. So मान लेते हैं 1 hour में the tank is filled. So 4 liters is the capacity of tank. A is going to fill it in 1 hour. B is going to take how much time? I'll say that in 1 hour, B is going to put in 3 liters in 1 hour. It is going to put in 3 liters of the water there. So 3/4 of the tank is filled in the same time. I believe it is clear to all of you now. So ratio of A is to B, A pour in 4 liters. B is not going to put in the water, it is taking out. It is a drainage pipe. Fine. On a certain day, the tank is empty. Pipe A is used to fill it while pipe B is used to empty it. What percentage of the tank will be empty in half the time it takes to fill the tank by both pipes together when they are used for filling? Okay. Now the question says, I hope it is clear. So one day the tank is empty, pipe A is used to fill it, pipe B is used to empty it. So consider it to be 4 liter tank. A is going to put in 4 liter. B is going to take out 1 liter. 12 liter का मान लो यार, 4 and 3 दोनों का multiple होगा. A is going to put in 4 liter per hour and it is taking out 1 liter per hour. So how much time it is going to take? Total time कितना लगेगा इसको? 4 hours is the time that it is going to take to fill the tank. Is it fine? Because B is taking out the water. A pour in 4 liter, B take out 1 liter. 12 liter का tank है तो 3 liters left and 4 hours is the time taken to fill the tank. Fine. What percentage of tank will be empty in half the time it takes to fill the tank by both pipes together when they are used for filling? If both of them are going to fill the tank, so half is 6 liter of the tank can be filled in 5. They are filling, if both of them are filling, it is at the rate of 6 by 5. Can I say it is 1.2 hour is what time taken? Is that fine? So what percentage of tank will be empty in half the time it takes to fill the tank by both pipe together when they are used for filling? जब दोनों filling के काम में आ रहे थे, तो 12 liter is what they are filling in at the rate of 5 liter per hour. I'll say 2.4 hour is the time taken. क्या आपको समझ में आ रहा है? 2.4 hour is the time taken. Half of the time में कितना भरेगा? What percentage of tank will be empty in half the time it takes to fill the tank by both the pipe together when they are used for filling? Half of that time is 1.2 hour. कितना खाली बचेगा? कितना खाली बचेगा? तो 1.2 into 3 is 3.6 liter is what I'm going to fill in here. So out of 12 liters, 3.6 is filled. How much is left? 8.4. Out of 12 liter means how much is empty? So I'll say I'll cancel this and then it is coming out to be 840 by 12. 70%. Just a second. 8.4. It is. I think it is clear. The pipe A alone is used to fill the tank for the time that both the pipe taken fill the tank. Then 3/4 of the tank would be full. The pipe A alone is used to fill the tank for the time that both the pipe taken when 3/4 of the tank would. So both of the pipe are going to take 3/4 of the time. Okay. So if pipe A is going to fill in 4 liter and pipe A plus B is going to fill 3 liters. So it is going to take out 1 liter. It is going to fill in 4 liter. On a certain day, the tank is empty. Pipe A is used to fill it. Pipe B is used to empty it. And let's assume it to be 12 liter of this one. Okay, what percentage of tank will be empty in half the time it takes to fill the tank by both the pipe together when they are working? So they are pouring in 5 liter because both of them are filling. 12 liter will be going to take. So this will come out to be 2.4 R is what it is going to come. So in 2.4 R it will be filled. If it is 1.2 R is the time taken, and they're going to fill in at the rate of 4 minus 1 is 3, that is 3.6 liters filled. So out of 12, 3.6 is gone here. It is 8.4 upon 12 is the value which is coming out there. Yeah, Tanya, is it Tanya ji? What is given here is this part clear that a certain tank has two pipes A and B that can either fill or empty it at the same rate, respective rates depending upon the requirement. इनके जो rates होगा वो requirement के ऊपर है, कब आप इन्हें drain pipe बना लो, कब आप filling tank बना लो, but that is what is given. Pipe A alone is used to fill the tank for the time that both the pipe together take to fill the tank when 3/4 of the tank would be full. तो T time में A ने fill कर दिया tank अकेला, but A plus B ने T time में 3/4 of the tank fill किया. तो if 12 liter का tank है, A is going to fill 12 liter, it is going to fill 9 liter only. Is that fine? The 9 liter is filled by both A and B. I believe it is clear. तो अगर आप A को मान लेते हैं कि it is pouring in 12 liter, I'll say B is taking out 3 liter here. Is it fine, ma'am? ठीक है. टैंक आप 12 लीटर का मान लीजिए, A 12 लीटर डालता है, B 3 लीटर निकालता है इससे. Fine till this part. Okay. Now on a certain date the tank is empty. Tank खाली था. Pipe A is used to fill it while pipe B is used to empty it. So pipe B, A is going to fill in 12 liter, B is going to take out 3 liters from this. So 9 liters is what will come in it. ठीक है? Yes. So 12 liter भरने में कितना time लगेगा? Divide by 9 liter, I'll say it is 4/3 hour. This is the time taken overall if both of them are open. Fine. So 4/3 is the time. Now, what percent of tank will be empty in half the time it takes to fill the tank by both pipes together? Fine. When both pipes are going to fill, when they are used for filling. So when both of them are filling, 12 liter is to be filled at the rate of 15 liter per hour. Why? Because both of them are used to fill the tank. तो कितना समय लगेगा जी? It is 4/5 of an hour लगेगा. 4/5 of an hour will be the time taken by both the pipe when they are filling the tank. इसका half time कितना होता है? ये कह रहा half time में कितना भरेगा? Half time में how much is empty? I'll say 2/5 of an hour is the half time of. So they are pouring in what? 9 liter is what they are pouring in every hour. So 2/5 में कितना डालेंगे वो? 18/5. Which is 3.6 liter is what they are going to pour in. 12 liter के tank में अगर 3.6 liter is what they are pouring in, can I say it is 8.4 liter is empty out of 12 liter? So my dear, it is coming out to be 70% of the tank is empty. Sorry, 75% नहीं होगा, 70% होगा. There may be something that we are missing, but the answer will come out to be 70% if the language is clear. On a certain day, the tank is empty, pipe A is used to fill it, pipe B is. What percentage of tank will be empty in half the time it takes to fill the tank by both pipe together when they are used for filling it? Fine, they are used to filling it. 12 liter is to be filled at the rate of 12 plus 3, 15 liter per hour. Okay, so that is 4/5 of time. आधा समय लगेगा 2/5. You are pouring in 9. That is 18/5 liter is filled. That is 3.6 liter is filled. How much is left? 8.4 liter is left out of 12 liter. This is empty. 12 sevens are 84, so 70% of this is empty. Is it fine? Sorry, not 75%. That comes out to be 70%. You can still cross-check the answer. Solution must be uploaded there. Is it clear, everyone? Please have a look at this. Ask me if there's a doubt. Read this line. What percentage of tank will be empty in half the time? Half the time it takes to fill the tank when both pipes together, when they are used for filling. Both the pipes are used as a filling. Whatever time that they take, I consider the 12 liter is the total capacity of. So when both of them are filling, they will pour in 15 liter. 12/15 is coming out to be 4/5. So 0.8 hour लगा. तो उसका half time कितना होगा? 0.4 hour होगा. Both of them are open, means one is pouring in, second is draining it out. तो मुझे पता 12 minus 3 is 9 into 0.4 is 3.6 liter is filled out of 12 liter, that is 30% is filled. So how much is empty? 70% is empty. Is it clear, everyone? Please say a yes if it is clear. Quick, everyone. You can also write a no if it is not clear. You understand why I'm saying 70% as the answer? ठीक है. Now algebra में एक बहुत सुंदर सा rule मैंने आपको बताया था. Algebra says whenever a given equation में you change the variable x to y, y to z, and z to x, and the equation does not change. And what is asked, what is question here? There also, if you change x to y, y to z, z to w, w to x in a cyclic order, and that is also not going to change. तो नाम में कुछ नहीं रखा है, नाम को उड़ा दो, मतलब you can put them all of them to be equal because there is hardly any change because of the name. Do you remember it? This is what I told you. So if I change w to x, y, z, w is equal to 1, no, it does not change. You change it x, y, z, w upon 1 minus x, 1 minus y, 1 minus z, 1 minus w. It is also not changing. To put them equal, I'll say all of them are x. 4x is 1, x is equal to 1 by 4. Put 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. 1 minus 1 by 4 is 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 3 by 4. Because nothing to do with the name. It is 1 by 81 is your answer. That's it. I think it is clear now. This is known as the symmetricity of an equation. Whenever by changing the name, the equation does not change, and whatever is asked, that is also not going to change. So naam mein kuch nahi rakha hai. Naam can be changed. You can change their name and you can also put them equal. That is the ideal way. Fine. Okay, fine. I think all questions have been taken and we have done it on time. That is beauty. So one question is there. I hope all of you can cross check that one. Solution is also provided there. So we have done around how many questions? Around 24 questions is what we have done. 22 questions are done. Fine. So 22 questions done in this. Every topic has been covered, whether it is algebra, geometry, ratios, time, speed, distance, time and work, number system, everything we have covered, geometry, permutation, combination. So I think these sessions are really important. I request all of you to be regular for these sessions. On Wednesday, as I said, Akshay sir will be taking your session on verbal ability. And Friday, I will be taking logical reasoning. Many of you told me that logical reasoning was a very tough part. You could not attempt many of the questions. So I request in between this, you try to solve these questions again, and we will surely discuss them in the next class on Friday. Fine. Okay, thank you. Good night. See you on Friday.